And just like that, it's December again. The last most beautiful chapter of this year. The English countryside is lulling itself into a winter sleep. We even had some snow in the Cotswolds recently. Despite the frosty weather and early nightfall, winter in the English countryside is full of warmth, light, and beauty. My husband and I got invited to a lovely festive event tonight. You know, we don't go out very often because we don't have childcare, so it kind of is a big deal for me. I am so excited for tonight. It is an outdoor event, so I need to make sure I am dressed appropriately. This is the basics. I'm wearing black skinny jeans and a white top. If you were one of the people who commented on my Rydale code, whether you liked it or not, just so you know, I did return that code, but I got another one. I have it for about 2 weeks now, and I've been wearing it every single day. I love it so much. School runs, shopping, walks in the forest. This is hands down the best coat I ever had. It fits like a glove. It's just perfect. My only worry is that the event is an outdoor event that happens between 6 and 8 p.m. I am worried that I might feel cold in my legs. So I think for the actual event, once it gets dark, for the actual event, when we will be walking in the gardens, I might put this long coat on. This is a long line coat. I actually haven't had a chance to wear it yet. If I pair this coat with a tall boots and maybe a scarf, I surely will be warm tonight. It's much colder in the Cotswolds than in Somerset where I live, even though it's not that far away. This afternoon the sides of the road were covered in frost and the air felt crispy and icy. There is something incredibly peaceful and soothing about the winter landscape, a lesson for us humans that nothing grows all year round, and rest is an essential part of our well-being. Thank you.
Enjoy.
You know, my husband and I cannot drive by the Gloucester services and not stop by We have our coffee, we have our pastries. Let me tell you, it is cold out there. To anyone who's in my comments like, oh, it's not winter yet, well, good for you, because in my books it is winter. It is so cold out there. I am so glad I decided to take the long coat. I think I'm also going to put an extra jumper on before we go for the event. What you looking at?
Just terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions of?
Oh, you're filming. Enjoy. Take it off.
Oh, should I take it off?
Yeah.
Are we sharing?
I assumed we're sharing. I mean, if you want both of them,
Well, I would
a challenge.
I would easily eat the whole thing. I would easily eat both of them and drink both coffees. Driving through tiny Cotswolds villages and admiring centuries-old cottages, I can easily imagine how cozy it must feel inside, with the thick walls sheltering from the cold winter winds and fireplaces roaring. By the time we arrived at Sadley Castle for the spectacle of light, it was completely dark. The magical trail around the castle grounds invited us to explore the illuminated path made of thousands of colorful and twinkling lights. I honestly cannot think of a better way to get into festive spirit. We truly had the best time at Sadley Castle. After all that walking in the cold winter air, we were hungry. We drove to Burton-on-the-Water for dinner, and I was very happy to see the town already decorated for Christmas. It looked so lovely and festive. We had our dinner at Smith's of Burton, Andre's favorite burger place.
So they do it in the summer.
A walk around the town center after the meal before driving home is a must. What a perfect way to end this lovely day. We don't often get to go out in the evenings as our parents live abroad and we don't have anyone to help with childcare, so tonight felt very special. That said, my mom is currently visiting and she will be back at the end of December, so we might get a few more date nights this year.
A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angel voices on night divine, the night when Christ was born.
I see this viral Christmas book tree everywhere right now, so I collected some of my favorite titles and I am going to give it a go. Most of these books are by British authors except The Secret History. I enjoyed each of these books, so they deserve a place in this bookish Christmas tree. The top of the tree is made of spooky reeds. As you can tell, I am not a rom-com reader. I love a good ghost story, and now in December, with Christmas approaching, it's the perfect time for them. Did you know there is actually a long-standing English tradition of telling ghost stories by the fireplace? This tradition can be tracked back to Victorian England, particularly associated with the winter months and Christmas time, thanks to authors like Charles Dickens and his famous A Christmas Carol. My favorite ghost story is The Coffin Path, a book that still makes me refuse to look out of the windows after the dark. And of course, The Woman in Black, such a classic English ghost story. I also loved the movie, although I think the book has a better ending. It's hard to believe that we are already in the last chapter of this year. I hope it will be a magical yet peaceful time for you and your family. Happy December! Thank you so much for watching.